London Fashion Week 2026, a new era unveiled. London Fashion Week launches its first schedule with a fresh vision. London Fashion Week, LFW, is stepping into a transformative phase with its Spring/Summer 2026 edition, marking the inaugural schedule under the leadership of the newly appointed CEO of the British Fashion Council, Weir. This fresh approach aims to invigorate the event and broaden the representation of British fashion by introducing a variety of exciting events alongside the city's renowned brands. Scheduled to take place from September 18 to 22, this season will showcase an impressive 18% increase in shows and presentations compared to the Spring 2025 collections, as reported by the British Fashion Council, BFC. This announcement follows closely on the heels of Weir's initial strategic decisions, which included eliminating fees for BFC members who wish to present their work on the official schedule. As I embark on my journey as the CEO of the British Fashion Council, I am thrilled to share that we will see an 18% rise in designers showcasing their work both physically and digitally this season, Weir stated. My goal is to enhance the foundation of LFW by emphasizing cultural significance, global competitiveness, and substantial support for designers. Recently, I unveiled several urgent strategic initiatives for September, such as waiving show fees for designer members presenting on the main schedule and significantly increasing our investment in the LFW guest program. This season represents a designer-centric approach to LFW that is ambitious, intentional, and deeply connected to London's vibrant creative spirit. It has been just over 11 weeks since Weir took the helm of the organization responsible for London Fashion Week and the Fashion Awards, and she has already made her mark. Returning to the lineup this season are notable brands such as Burberry, Roksanda, Erdem, and Emilia Wickstead, alongside a diverse array of small to mid-sized labels like Aluwalia, Harris Reed, Labrum London, Marquez Almeida, Paolo Carzana, Patrick McDowell, Richard Quinn, and Tove. In a noteworthy development, Conner Ives, a winner of the BFC/Vogue Designer Fashion Fund, will be showcasing his work in September for the first time, having gained international recognition with his Protect the Dolls t-shirt in support of Trans Lifeline. The celebrated duo Chipova Loina will also present their annual show, a highlight of the September calendar since their debut in Spring/Summer 2023. Additionally, Talia Beyer, a designer from Cheshire whose previous presentation received significant acclaim, will make her runway debut this season. The New Gen initiative, which has recently secured an additional 3 years of government funding, will support emerging talents such as Aaron Esch, Aletta, Charlie Constantinou, Derek, Yuzi, Johanna Parv, Caroline Vito, Kazna Asker, Liza Keane, Lowther, Lutter, Okti, Oscar Oyang, Pauline Dugincourt, Steve O. Smith, Tolu Coker, The Oza, The Winter House, and Yaku, all of whom will have the opportunity to showcase their work during LFW. New talents are also set to make their mark, including Lucila Safdie, a favorite of social media influencer Addison Ray, the made-to-order women's wear brand Dreaming Eli, the contemporary Ukrainian label Kseniasknader, menswear tailor Kyle Ho, artisanal designer Rory William Docherty, and the adaptive brand Unhidden. The talent incubator Fashion East, which has been instrumental in launching the careers of designers like Kim Jones, Jonathan Anderson, and Simone Rocha, will celebrate its 25th anniversary this year. This season's LFW schedule is packed with exciting events. H&M will host a runway show titled The London Issue, described as a comprehensive fashion experience that combines striking visuals, curated music, and a unique atmosphere. This follows a series of ambitious initiatives from the brand, including a concert by Charlie XCX on the eve of LFW last September. On Friday evening, J.W. Anderson and the BFC will co-host an event to celebrate the relaunch of J.W. Anderson's brand. The BFC will conclude the season with a festive gathering in partnership with the digital fashion and lifestyle magazine Outlander. As part of her new strategy, Weir, alongside Sarah Mower, the BFC's ambassador for emerging talent and chair of BFC New Gen, is committed to decentralizing London fashion to enhance access and opportunities for young creatives outside of the capital. In line with this vision, the BFC is reintroducing its city-wide celebration, a series of public experiences and activities throughout September in cities like Liverpool, Manchester, Newcastle, and London. This initiative will include a nationwide series of educational talks and panel discussions that highlight the cultural and geographical roots of various British designers and brands, including Barbour, Maddie Boven, Patrick McDowell, SS Daily, Talia Buyer, and the Winter House. What are your thoughts on these changes? Do you believe that decentralizing fashion will truly benefit emerging designers? Share your opinions in the comments below. For any comments, questions, or feedback, feel free to reach out to us at feedback@voguebusiness.com. More from this author *. Meryl Rogge is the new creative director of Marni. Oasis and the supersonic merch opportunity. What J.W. Anderson's rebrand says about the future of luxury. Laura Weir's debut at London Fashion Week 2026, a new era begins. Laura Weir's first London Fashion Week lineup as BFC CEO sees an impressive 18% increase in designers. The spring 2026 season, set for September 18 to 22, marks the start of a bold new era with a designer-first approach. Weir aims to build on LFW's foundations by focusing on cultural relevance, global competitiveness, and meaningful support for designers. Key changes include waiving show fees and doubling investment in the guest program. Emerging brands like Chipova Loina and Priya Ahluwalia will return, while newcomers include Dreaming Eli and Kseniasknader. The city-wide celebration initiative will go national with branded experiences across Liverpool, Manchester, Newcastle, and London, supported by headline sponsor 1664 Blanc. London Fashion Week SS26, a new era of inclusivity and excitement. British fashion is about to make waves, and not just on the runway. With the newly released provisional schedule for London Fashion Week Spring, Summer 2026 edition, the talk of the town is all about opening doors, more shows, a wider range of labels, and a fresh vision that could reshape the industry. But here's where it gets controversial. Is the classic catwalk experience losing its central role, or is this evolution exactly what the British fashion scene needs? This September's Fashion Week will mark the debut event helmed by Laura Weir, the new head of the British Fashion Council, BFC. Weir isn't just taking the reins, she's already shaking things up by advocating for a more inclusive, less London-centric British fashion industry. Her bold first move? Abolishing fees for BFC members who want to present on the official schedule. This single decision has sparked a surge of creativity and participation, resulting in nearly 20% more shows and presentations than last year's spring-summer lineup. But could this increased accessibility dilute the exclusivity and allure the Fashion Week is famous for? Let us know what you think down in the comments. Of course, the powerhouses are still here to deliver the buzz and glamour. Burberry, Erdem, Roxanda, Simone Rocha, and Emilia Wickstead are all set to return, ensuring that big names draw global eyes to the event. At the same time, London's long-standing reputation as an incubator for emerging talent remains secure. Labels like Ahluwalia, Richard Quinn, Marquez Almeida, Paolo Carzana, Bora Aksu, Di Pezza, Mark Fast, Harris Reed, Labrum London, Patrick McDowell, Chipova Loina, and Tove represent the diversity and daring innovation that London is known for. And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about mainstays like Ashish and Paul Costello making their mark. Newcomers are also stepping into the spotlight in intriguing ways. Temperley London, Malone Souliers, and legendary milliner Stephen Jones are opting for unique presentations, while Conner Ives, who typically debuts collections only in February, is breaking tradition with a first-ever September show. Plus, Talia Buyer is preparing for her LFW debut. Novel events like the eBay Endless Runway and the H&M and 180, the London issue will challenge traditional notions of what Fashion Week can look like. In alignment with Weir's vision to decentralize the industry, the city-wide celebration makes a triumphant return, expanding the fashion experience beyond typical venues. This initiative offers immersive activities not just throughout London, but also stretches out to Liverpool, Manchester, and Newcastle, engaging a wider audience through consumer-facing events. The idea, British fashion isn't just for insiders, it can be a nationwide celebration. Adding even more excitement and perhaps some competitive spirit, London's event will follow hot on the heels of the long-anticipated comeback of Manchester Fashion Week, which is roaring back to life after a decade's absence from September 9th to 11th. While the full schedule is yet to be published, the promise of showcasing both established brands and rising design stars has the whole country watching closely. So here's the spark for debate: is moving away from the catwalk, a pillar of Fashion Week tradition, and focusing more on accessibility, regional presence, and diverse formats the path forward, or does it risk diluting the magic that makes London Fashion Week an international spectacle? Are you excited for these changes, or do you feel tradition is being lost? Share your thoughts and join the conversation below. Your perspective may be the one that challenges everyone's thinking.